in this episode of Wall Street Wars.
This is Tim, veteran heavy infantry of the Texan Army. And this is the Dragon's Head. To be more specific, this is the 2009 AM General M1165 Humvee. This street-legal tank is the commander's top choice for mobility on the battlefield. Well, street-legal in Texas anyway. So why is it called the Dragon's Head? Well, there was a time when we thought the beast was overheating. After driving it a few minutes down the road, smoke would start bellowing out of its snout. It was certainly a sight to see. Later, we found out that leaves and debris were falling onto the radiator and causing the smoke. Problem solved. In our Wall Street Wars, the M1165 is our war elephant. A capable and menacing machine that not only can provide safe passage for our commander and troops, but it's also a symbol of our ruggedness. Chamel Raghu, a man called the Conqueror of Wall Street, handpicked this M1165 based on its looks, condition, and capabilities. So, what's the difference between this M1165 and the original M998 Humvee? First, let's talk about the original, the M998. The development of the M998, also known as the Humvee, began in 1979 when the U.S. Army drafted new requirements for a high-mobility, multi-purpose wheeled vehicle, HMMWV. AM General won the initial production contract in March 1983 for 55,000 Humvees to be delivered over 5 years. Soon after, the first deliveries of the M998 Humvee to the U.S. military occurred in 1985. After serving duty in Panama, Iraq, Afghanistan, and other parts of the globe, the Humvee became synonymous with U.S. military might, thanks to its on-screen time with embedded journalists on the battlefield. While the M998 saw action globally, its initial usage, as mostly a troop carrier and equipment transport, soon expanded into more demanding combat roles. I think that's the case with soldiers as well. Anyways, while constant upgrades occurred over the years, it wasn't until 2006 that the biggest jump in Humvee design occurred. In 2006, AM General began the development of reliability extended Humvees. These were dubbed ECVs, or expanded capacity vehicles. Key inclusions are a geared fan drive, new cool pack and shroud, new shock absorbers, new A-arm bushings, re-engineered geared hub assembly, and new parking brakes. Let's not forget the all-important standard onboard air conditioning. I mean, if a commander's got to be in battle, he might as well be in luxury, right? Now on to the differences. We'll start with the visual ones. You can instantly spot an M1165 or other ECV model by its extended snout. This allows for the larger radiator, 20 to 25% larger, and all coolers laying flatter to accommodate the evaporator. These upgrades allowed for a cooler running V8 engine. Other telltale signs are the exposed rear AC grills, which sit on top of the rear wheels, which protect the evaporators. These mesh metal shrouds combined with a beefy iron curtain that made this modern Humvee look evolutionarily distinct from the original. This iron curtain provided armor for passengers from the rear, but at the same time cut off rear visibility. For that, the Dragon's Head features multiple cameras. Now, onto the functional differences between the M1165 and the M998. These two Humvees differ significantly in design, protection, and performance. Here are the 5 main differences. 1. Role and configuration. The M998 is an original, basic troop or cargo carrier with little or no armor, designed mainly for general transport. On the other hand, the M1165 is an expanded capacity vehicle, ECV, tailored for command and control and general purpose use, often with armor kits for ballistic and mine protection. 2. Armor and protection. The M998 offers minimal ballistic protection, originally unarmored, making it vulnerable to small arms and mines. Contrast that with the M1165, which can be equipped with modular A and B armor kits that provide significant ballistic and mine protection, which are field installable and removable as needed. 3. Engine and power. The M998 uses a 6.2-liter V8 diesel engine producing about 150 horsepower. Fast forward, and the M1165 utilizes a more powerful General Engine Products V8 6.5-liter turbocharged diesel engine, delivering 190 horsepower, a significant upgrade in power and performance to manage its heavier armored weight. 4. Payload capacity. The original Humvee, the M998, carries a maximum payload of 2,500 pounds. Not bad. However, the M1165 supports a larger payload, varying by armor configuration, from 3,450 pounds up to 6,770 pounds, reflecting its expanded chassis and structure for heavier loads. 5. Suspension and braking systems. While the M998 uses a basic independent double A-arm suspension setup, the M1165 features upgraded suspension and braking systems, including larger disc brakes and enhanced components, to handle greater weight and armor, increasing off-road performance and crew safety. These differences make the M1165 significantly more capable for high-threat environments and heavy-duty operations compared to the legacy M998 it evolved from. For all the reasons we've talked about, the commander felt the M1165 was his perfect match. Both born in the US, both thrust into war. And when you think about it, what better ride is there for the man some are calling the conqueror of Wall Street? Chamel the cow, riding an elephant. A beautiful match for the Texan army. This war elephant is the tank of our dreams. Maybe in a later entry, I can give you more details about the Dragon's Head. And for the record, yes, I have driven inside of it. How do you think I know the details of the commander's personal ride? Until next time, this is Tim, veteran heavy infantry of the Texan Army. And this is Wall Street Wars.